Okay. Hello, everyone. Hello, everybody. Hello, thermonauts. Astronauts and thermology together means thermonauts. So everybody that wants to learn more must think beyond the mind. So welcome our thermonauts. And today we are doing our first meeting of 2025. And finally, we started our medical meetings every Saturday on this time. Everyone is invited to take part, share opinions, share comments. It could be positive comments, could be negative, could be controversial. So here is open to listen, to discuss. So it's not trying to impose or to teach or to force nothing. It's open here for us to discuss, okay? It's not specific a course. It's just something supported by the American Academy of Thermology. It's the most famous, the most old, and the biggest one society, medical society that studies infrared image. Medical not means just physician, but anyone, any health profession can take part with us in the association. Also, we have researchers, engineering researchers, biomedicine researchers. So anyone interested in to study the human being thermology and also veterinary. So we have many veterinarians taking part. So if we study anything or everything that brief. If brief, okay, we can welcome to be studied by infrared image. And Deborah, hello, Deborah. And today I will talking, and I'm trying in 15 minutes to present the topic about telemedicine. Let's review some concepts and some upgrade of the meaning of that. What is the telemedicine that most places are doing, and especially with the focus on infrared imaging. So telemedicine related with infrared health tech or infrared imaging or thermography, okay? So telemedicine is a broad concept. It becomes much more stronger 2 years ago when we had COVID, and many people understand better what means telemedicine and why is it very important, this kind of approach. And actually, after the COVID, many places increased the number of attendance, increased the way to approach with their patients, and also infrared imaging increased the way the people understand better why using infrared as a telemedicine approach. Here there are some important points that explain why telemedicine is important. Telemedicine as a conduit. The first one is accessibility. We know that we don't have so many specialists, so many people doing infrared image. If we compare with ultrasound, MRI, tomography, so it's rare to find people, experts, specialists that can give infrared image support. So if we have a kind of telemedicine system, we are increasing this accessibility for many people. We know that there are a lot of places with infrared sensors around the world, and but some places don't have different kinds or different levels of specialists. We have technicians, we have doctors, we have nurses, we have physiotherapists, we have chiropractors, we have psychologists and scientists, many different levels of acknowledgement that can help people using infrared imaging as a tool of communication, a tool to understand what the patient is having. So with telemedicine approach, we are increasing the accessibility of many people with problems, diabetes, cardiovascular, pain, chronic pain, cardiac problems, heart problems. We can give them the chance of this, the approach of this technology with high level specialists anywhere, because internet, there are no limit. So if you have an internet, if you have an infrared camera, you can have a telemedicine service. But sure, we must to follow some rules, and most of these rules are adapted for depends of the country, but most of the rules are ethical rules, and especially patient information security. Okay, but I'll talk on this during the presentation. Telemedicine, it's a way to expand thermography's role. So many people don't know what is thermography. What is thermography? How can I explain where I can do that? So telemedicine, it's a way for us to expand thermography's whole applications to everybody, everywhere, and also to make affordable. So imagine if you need a high specialist in your center, many doctors, neurosurgeons, and many equipments, many technicians in one place. It would be very expensive. But if you share all these connected in different levels, you can have more affordable service. A basic sensor in one place, connected with a patient in another place, or a physician, or in different levels. So if you want interpretation in high level, it's possible for affordable connections. Telemedicine also permits incorporate thermal imaging into routine. So routine is very important, because nobody will do that just to use sometimes. If you implement a telemedicine service, you must understand that you must have a routine, and routine means that you must to have a methodology, how to approach with the patient, what answers, how to bring them the results, how to understand the interpretation, how to put the report in practice. So it's not just to do a report, but that report must have a meaning for the patient. So must to transform, must to change, must to give a direction to what to do, what's the next step. Follow up, do a surgery, do a procedure, to look in a specialist or return. So we must understand that the follow-up is very important, and also how to translate the report information in something that is really important for the patient. Our focus is the patient. So telemedicine will help the connection between different specialists, and sure, we are trying to increase this by the American Academy of Ophthalmology, trying to connect people. So this meeting here on Saturday is a way for us to reach the work of everybody here and increase our connections. So if I want to someone from that understands from infectious disease, is possible to connect with this person? Yes, it's possible. We can connect by internet, by telemedicine, and so on. Integrating thermography with EMRIs. What is EMRIs? Is the medical reports with other medical reports. We must understand that thermography cannot be a standalone exam. We must use together with other exams. Most of our patients they had a read did ultrasound, MRI, did electroneuromiography, or some other kinds of approach. So we must to integrate the information. So we can, it's not need try to fight against some methodologies. Infrared imaging is better than ultrasound, is better than mammography, is better than, depends. And this is not the way. We must understand that each situation is specific. We cannot generalize these things, and we must to focus much more on integrate our information, our acknowledgement with the traditional, and have a hybrid system. What is a hybrid? The conventional and the new technology for the patient. So this is the point. And telemedicine also will help us widespread adoption. Many people don't understand thermography. There's someone alone in a city doing, but it's just him. No, he's connected with the world. He's connected with a big network with many specialists. It's very important that, because sometimes must think that we can solve all the problems, or that we have all the answers for everything, and that we do all the things with infrared image. So if you have connections, if you have telemedicine, ways to talk, to change, to send images securely by internet, not by email, not by WhatsApp, but with secure systems, secure platforms, is possible to change many ideas, increase your approach with the patients, okay? So this is very important. And limited access to specialized care. So we can increase this. So we can not limit, but increase the access of specialized care, okay? Let's go. And I saw recently, I sent you in our group, this, I found this on the internet, and it's very interesting. Oh, let me see here. Sorry. Let me show. Okay, sorry. Let me show here. Okay. Oh, okay, what's happening? Okay. Why? Let me put.
Dr. Brioschi.
Okay. Oh, okay. Top. Okay. Can I go ahead? Because I ask the answers will be on the end.
Okay.
Yeah, could be. Okay, if you everyone can put the answers on the chat here on the Zoom, if you want, or share on our WhatsApp group. Okay, and I found this top 8 telemedicine trends and technologies in 2025. It's a very important information that I will share with you on our group, and what they are saying here. There are many investors in telehealth all the world, because it's increasing the global telehealth market size a lot of. So we have many people using telemedicine much more, and every year it be increased. So we cannot more stay alone, think that we work just on that community. We need to increase this. So the trend one is remote patient monitoring, or RPM, for proactive and home-based healthcare. It's increasing the number of some devices that patients can by themselves doing the infrared imaging. Most of these devices are for fevers, fever approach and also for diabetic foot. And the information goes to a center, and the center give a report or give monitoring the results of the patient. So it's increasing a lot. In the US, they did a research, and 90% of patients report that they experience some kind of remote healthcare in 2024. So many people are using that. So it's a way to real-time data collection, immediate alerts of risk of ulcer, especially in diabetic foot. Patient empowerment, so we must to think about that. And convenient home-based care. So it's a trend. The second trend is personalized digital therapeutics, DTX. It's increasing the deaths related with cardiovascular problems and diabetes. And we must understand that infrared don't need to be all the time a definitive diagnosis. Oh, you really have that. No, most of the time we can monitor diseases that have already that was diagnosed before. So we know that this patient have a diabetic foot. Okay, who will monitor? We can monitor by infrared imaging. I know that this patient has breast cancer and is doing chemotherapy. It's possible to monitor. Yes, it's possible to monitor the treatment. So there's a lot of options for remote therapeutic monitoring, patient-reported outcomes with the infrared imaging, virtual rehabilitation, self-guided therapy applicatives, where the patient can see the inflammation on the body, for example, a joint or arthritis, and monitoring there, and psychoeducation platforms. Most is increasing day by day, mix between functional problems that we put on report, also combined with the anatomical, and also the psychoeducation for the patient. So what can I do on this situation? What is the next step? Is urgent, is not urgent? And also, when you show to a diabetic patient the problem on his foot and comparing with a normal foot and say, oh, here is your foot is totally different from the normal one. We are doing psychoeducation. We are educating our patients. And so by telemedicine, it's possible to increase that. Clinical decision support systems, especially with artificial intelligence. So many things is coming to the market for this next years, or for this year, we will see a lot of this. The other trend is artificial intelligence in telemedicine, and where you have a data request. So we do that, many of you do that. And there's request response. It could be directly with the patient or by cell phone, but behind that we have a API gateway. Is a software that gives communication with AI service, and in this way, AI services, they have a logic algorithm that analyze the results and that are in a back-end process, and they compare the images in a big database or lake data. They say not big data more. They say lake so big that it can possible to compare the results and give not the final diagnosis, not the final report, but can increase your report. You can do a better report with these systems. So diagnosis.